2, 1, now.
In today's news,
Traffic out there is moderate. Expect to allow an extra 15 minutes to your travel journey.
sun is out there and there's a wedding going on outside. I think it's shadi time. बोला ना अभी वाह भाई वाह हो रही है किसी की.
Need my own subtitles.
Should we do something about that? Should we say something about this rascals?
I
Should you
think.
say something?
Yeah.
They
Pardon?
might pick it up.
Oh.
She picks up the worst moments.
She's like, gotcha.
Yeah. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Spill Sessions. My name is Minakshi Singh and today we are talking about a new breed of whiskey, Copper Dog. And to help us demystify this amazing looking bottle, I have with me Evonne Eadie. Welcome to the show, Evonne.
Thank you very much, Minakshi.
She is the global, not global.
No. Soon.
Yes, someday.
Working on it.
She is the Diageo Reserve brand ambassador and also a whiskey expert who loves to share new drams of whiskey and is also a certified cheese addict. Yeah?
Guilty. Yeah.
Great. Welcome to the show, Evonne. I want to first know, why do we call it a new breed of whiskey? What is so special about this bottle?
Lovely. Well, thank you for having me. So we refer to it as a new breed of whiskey because we're looking at, I guess, dispelling the myths that you have to drink whiskey neat in a dark room smoking a cigar. So we really want to make it bright and fun, get new whiskey drinkers into the category.
Yes, and I'm glad that two women are doing that.
Absolutely.
All right. So tell me a little bit more about this bottle. When was it founded? What's the name about? Anything else that you want to tell our viewers?
So I think I just love the name Copper Dog. It actually heralds to this little guy here, which is a tool that the distillery workers use to smuggle out whiskey from the distillery. So it's a copper pipe. They would weld a penny to the bottom, have a cork in the top, and they would take that in, take some whiskey out of the barrels, fill this up, and then slide that little, it would hang on the chain, slide it down their leg, so it was always right beside them. And they would take that whiskey out into pubs like the Copper Dog Hotel in the middle of Speyside, and they would then share those new drams with friends.
Wow,
So
what a story.
Yeah.
I love that. I would love to show this off as well. Lovely. And tell me, when was it founded? What I know of it, whiskeys are known for their legacy, for their heritage. This is a really new age whiskey. I believe it was founded a few years ago.
yeah, so it was, we've just brought it to India, but it was released a few years ago through the rest of the world. But what we really want to focus on is just capturing the spirit of Speyside. So it's made entirely of Speyside malts. So you really capture all of those bright fruits, honeys, vanillas that the Speyside region is known for.
Yeah, and Speyside is also known for really easy, palatable whiskies, right? They're not known for these very robust flavors. I think they go with a whole lot of range of things. Mixers.
Absolutely, yeah. So because it doesn't have much peat, so those smoky flavours featuring in the Speyside region, that's sort of well known for the Isla region, it just makes it a really approachable whiskey for new drinkers. So it's perfect for where we're looking at bringing, I guess, a lot of people that aren't familiar with whiskey flavours. We want to bring them on board and bring them into the whiskey world.
Yeah, more the merrier. Let's get the
Absolutely.
party started. Tell me, where all is it available right now in India? Just for our viewers to know, where can they pick up this bottle?
Lovely. So all over, just with your local off-premise. We've got it in Delhi, Mumbai, Goa.
Oh,
You really
wow.
just need to chat to wherever you're buying whiskey normally, and they'll be able to get that in.
Superb. So it won't help me understand. I mean, it's just recently been launched in India. Any particular strategy that you all going for, or are you targeting someone specific with this whiskey?
I guess we're targeting the adventurous crowd, so those younger drinkers that are looking to experiment more with their drinking habits, and India being quite a young market but has a real respect for Scotch whisky, we really expect it to take off with, I guess, the growing younger crowd that is moving into whiskey.
Yeah, and it helps, that the heritage and legacy can sometimes pull you back. It happens, culturally speaking, that when you don't know much about a category, I think you will enter with a new, fresh perspective. And a lot of us don't know that. So it's great that, we can straight away enter and have a Copper Dog the way we like it.
Yeah, and we can suggest some, recipes in our go-tos, but what we really want is for people to grab a bottle and start experimenting and see what they enjoy.
Great, fabulous. So I was wondering that when are we going to start tasting this, and I wanted to know a little bit about how do you suggest, you are a brand ambassador, you would be the best person to ask straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
How should I have this whiskey?
Yeah, well, what I love about this whiskey and what our master distiller has done, he wants to make it resilient and versatile. So if you like to drink your, whiskeys neat, feel free to do that. But this is also perfect for mixing. So if you want to mix it with, well, one of my favorites is the apple dog, which we should definitely try in a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, cocktails, it works well with ginger ale, with soda water. You're really mixed to your heart's content.
So to each their own is how you're saying that,
Absolutely.
right? So great, fabulous. So let's get on with the tasting. I want to really taste that bottle. So before we get on with tasting this whiskey, I wanted to know what should we expect out of it? What are we looking for?
Well, you expect deliciousness, but if I delve a little bit deeper, it is just they've bottled up Speyside distilleries. So it is those apples, those fresh pears, we've got some vanilla and then some of that beautiful lingering spice coming through.
Lovely. Should we be transported to Speyside after having this?
Absolutely.
Are we romanticizing?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Great. So I think we can get on with the drink that you've been talking about. Tell us a little bit about it before we have that.
Yeah, so we're going to try an apple dog. So fresh apple and copper dog. It's as simple as that. So
So any apple does?
I tend to go for Granny Smith, so that bright green, you've got that nice acidity that's going to really springboard those flavors in the whiskey.
Lovely. That sounds like a very refreshing, perfect, like weather perfect for us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Summer's approaching.
All right, so I've done a little bit of preparation behind the scenes. And I've had your team juice up some fresh, bright green apples for us. So we'll get that to come in, and then we might be rascals and spike it with our copper dog.
Of course, yummy.
So you'll see how simple this is. We are just going to spike our glass with a little bit of copper dog.
Perfect.
Beautiful. And then my freshly juiced apple.
That is yum.
Voila.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Perfect. Wow.
Yum.
I love the fresh citrus acidity whiskey. Perfect.
Yeah.
Better than a ginger ale, I must say.
Absolutely.
This
yeah.
is my drink.
Good.
Thank you
Here
for
we
doing this.
are. Cheers.
Should we now thank Evonne for coming over?
No, I think you should first talk about the flavors of the drink.
Oh,
I think you
Oh
can
I
God!
got excited. So what do you think?
It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's a lovely day drink as well. I mean, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I think with the fresh apple, it just is bright, refreshing. You've got those notes, I guess those, orchard fruits still coming through. A little bit of the spice. It's
Yes, I was just going to say there is the spice of the whiskey as well, which is perfect.
absolute go-to, this drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And thank you, Evonne, for doing this. This was lovely. The fact that we sat down and spoke about a category that's not often spoken about. And we got some great drinks out of it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. And I just love what you're doing at 3 Barstools. So everybody, you should like, comment and subscribe to 3 Barstools on YouTube and follow them on Instagram too. Cheers.
Cheers.
Best call out ever. Woo!